How can you already be hungry?
I just am, okay? Good thing I don't live in a food desert.
What's a food desert?
Why don't I explain it to you over some snacks?
Fine.
So, across our nation, approximately 23.5 million people live in food deserts. These are geographic areas where access to affordable and healthy food options is limited or non-existent.
Food poverty then can lead to obesity.
Poor diet to nearly half of all the deaths.
You have 45 years of life lost living in an urban food desert.
The concern that we have is long-term access to adequate and healthy food.
And unfortunately, that defines the situation for many here in the U.S.
It could be not just having a grocery store within its 1 mile reach of its residents, but also the availability of transportation, the mobility of the residents in that community, as well as their finances.
For some residents to get to a grocery store, it could take up to 2 hours. That means an hour trip there on a bus and an hour trip back on home. Now imagine if you had a disability. Imagine if you had 3 kids with you that you had to take with you to the grocery store, and you're only getting to go once or twice a month, and you're having to haul all of that back to your apartment or home. That's very daunting.
This inconvenience leads many to poor choices on health, grabbing the cheapest or closest foods which are heavy in sugars, salts, and saturated fats. While these people do have access to adequate calories, these foods don't have adequate nutrition, often leading to obesity and diabetes.
You look at the bags and bags of prescription drugs. Many of them, I would dare say, are associated with some type of condition that healthy, nutritious food would have been a preventative method. I would say at a very basic level, it affects our community in every demographic, from very poor to very rich. That what you're looking at is you're jeopardizing the health and welfare of the future workforce. I think that's a huge misunderstanding that it will not affect me.
Luckily, many forward-thinking programs are chipping away at income-based barriers to healthy food. Getting involved in urban farms and food pantries, farm-to-school programs, and educating your community will help to expand food access on all fronts of income and availability.